What's up, guys?
Hi.
Marlon Brandon over here and Jeremy here, giving our review of the Thunder Tiger G3 MT4 QXR TSW. I'll remove the shell while Brandon hits you with the technical.
It's a very limited edition, I guess.
By the way, the shell, don't let it fool you.
Yeah.
Poor Thunder Tiger. Should have just made it black. What are you even thinking with that?
Yeah, it does
looks
look
cheesy.
It looks a little cheesy, but man, is a complete opposite underneath. All right, this is based off the Thunder Tiger buggy that's been around forever, on the third generation of it already. Yep. So it shares a lot of parts with that. Extended arms, of course. We got the monster truck tires on here, which are spectacular. It's a 2000 kV Ripper motor paired with their 150 amp speed controller. It's a high torque metal geared servo from ACE-RC. It's a Team Associated complete. Not knockoff, it is Team Associated's brand, just ACE-RC. Mm-hmm. And then it has a pretty decent radio. By the time you might be watching this, though, they're re-releasing it with a new radio, so we won't really speak to that one that it came with because you won't be able to find it. I'm hearing
there's an electronics upgrade, possibly, too.
Yeah.
So don't freak out because we're going to give
too much, though. I actually like it.
Yeah, we're going to give this thing a very positive review, so don't freak out when you go running to Tower Hobbies and try to buy it, because if it's not there, it's coming out in a little bit. They're just re-releasing it. Yeah, different model number.
This is early June, and yeah, it's not available as of right now. But
one of the cool features is this little like bolt-on cage here. I really like it because it's actually like a second layer of protection underneath the Lexan. It keeps everything kind of like inside there, and
it won't come all the way off.
Yeah,
but
yeah, it won't come all the way off.
That's because we modified it.
Yeah,
we're running a GoPro mount.
But
yeah, that's nice. It's like one cover holds everything on.
All aluminum plates and
the shocks are full aluminum shocks with the boots, of course. The drag links aluminum, upper steering plates aluminum, shock towers aluminum. All the hinge pin retainers are aluminum. Same thing on the rear, aluminum all the way around. The chassis is aluminum, and then the neat little tray that you're speaking of. Though I just want to point out when this thing's on here. See if I can sneak it back on. Look how low this thing sits. The center of gravity is ridiculously low on this thing, which is why, and you'll hear that in the next few minutes, why it handles so well. Yeah, and at the time of this video, our poor baby is already sold, going off to Canada, we had to sell off most of our RCs to afford our big project with the fifth scales, and so those of you who think we make piles of money, there's your... If we did, we'd keep all of our RCs, believe me. We love this one almost the most. Yeah, this is probably my all-time favorite RC. So jump right into like price. I think it's like $500. Yeah, $550. $550. Great price point. Durability, forget about it. We broke nothing, and we jumped this thing off like a 60-foot pile of dirt, bashed in a quarry. Just because we could. Yeah. Triple backflips, double backflips, front flips, crashes like crazy. We broke nothing. Nothing. It is the absolute perfect RC truck. The only thing that I would really, that's a pretty shining endorsement. The only thing I would probably upgrade out there is if I was going to keep it, I'd throw a little stronger steering servo in there. You are moving some pretty beefy tires. Yeah, yeah. It's just a little slow. It's like I think it's like 200 something ounce inches, but for this big a tire, could be a little better, and that's table stakes for all your RTRs out there. Yeah, but it never limited our fun with it. At low speeds, you kind of have some issues. I didn't notice these little like springs in here. What are those for? What are you looking at? Oh yeah, that has a built-in steering servo saver. Oh, okay, I got you. Yep. That's why. Yeah, as you can see, we forgot to take the plastic off the bottom. It looks more like gnarred up than it really is. Yeah, it looks really chewed up, but that's all our tape on the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, durability is just incredible. I mean, 4mm hinge pins on it. The upper A-arms on the front, I wish you guys could see this, are built like tanks, like an inch thick. So when you take a hit, it just doesn't even matter. And then the tires do a lot for durability. You got another inch of the tires to absorb impact. But they just did an excellent job designing this thing, and we never had one single issue with it for durability. So value at that price point too, like that puts you in the same price point as like a Revo, or like a Savage. Well, when we're shooting this video, the Revo now went up to $780 for the brushless. Yeah, I can't believe that. So over $200 more than this. You can get top of the line charger, and you can get a PowerLab 6 and a set of lipos for this, and you're not even at what a Revo costs. Yeah, we love the Revo, but you get this. Yeah, this is a PowerLab and two top of the line 2S lipos for cheaper than buying a Revo. And the Revo is awesome. Don't get me wrong, but I think I'd rather have this and the charger and batteries. Yeah. Right. If you tack that on to the Revo, you're at a G note already.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever had an RC car we could say that we thought the value was any better than this, because we treated it so poorly for the videos, for the sake of you guys, for the videos, and it just never complained. And one more thing that speaks to value, which may be small, seems small to you guys, but huge for me. Someone's been doing RC forever. The motor system on this thing, when I first saw it, I thought it looked like a joke. It's purple. It's called the Ripper. I mean, I've never heard of it. It's incredible. Not only does it produce a ton of power, at 2,000 kV on a 4S, you can produce a ton of power in a high gear ratio. It's got to be the smoothest sensorless motor system we've ever played with. You can't even tell that it's sensorless. And I mean, we run Tekin systems in our Mugins. We've done reviews on those for you guys, and it feels almost as good as those. It's just unreal for an RTR motor that you've probably never heard of before.
So can you tell we like this truck?
Yeah.
So yeah. Would I buy it again? Absolutely. I may end up buying it again because we sold this one. Brandon?
Yeah, I'll buy it again. I'll wait for the new one to come out with the new radio. We probably will end up.
Yeah, we'll end up get that.
We'll
get that, and we'll probably review it. Just gotta put together 4 fifth scales right now, which and 2 E conversions. That's $1,000 each right there.
Little projects to take care of.
But yeah, absolutely perfect truck. I love it. Perfect price point. And I would say this, if you're in the price point, this would be a perfect first RC car for somebody who's like in their teens. You know, because you don't want like an 8-year-old driving this because it's too much power. But like if you're considering even a Slash 4x4, I would actually take this over a Slash because it's just, well, that's tough to say because the Slash is waterproof.
Yeah.
But this is awesome.
Yeah, for value, it does not get any better. If you're thinking about it, get it.
Yep, that's
you won't
right.
regret it.
If you have any questions with the Thunder Tiger G3 MT4, post them up on down below. If you've just seen our video for the first time, make sure you hit the subscribe button up there. If you get some time for more information in a helpful form, shoot over to our website, rcnightmare.com. Or if you want to sell stuff or buy stuff without the stupid final value fees, shoot on over to buyrcstuff.com. Thank you.
We'll see you later.
See you soon.